conversations where I've said, it's done, we're not compatible. And he's agreed. And he's like, yeah, it's really.
Here's the thing, the things that have gone on, my relationship with Christine, my relationship with Mary and
Sister Wives, Kody plays Janelle with humiliating proposal. Hello friends, I am Angela. Welcome to my channel. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Sister Wives patriarch Kody Brown wants Janelle Brown to consider his new proposal, but fans see it as nothing more than a self-serving ploy, possibly to keep the TLC series going. The aftermath of his plural marriage demise seems to rattle Kody. When absolutely nothing useful rises from the ashes, he goes digging. So he goes to Janelle with an appeal that suggests to viewers he hasn't a clue about how this looks. Sister Wives, Kody Brown's rodeo flops. Sister Wives star Kody Brown seems desperate to fans in season 19. First, they witnessed his anger and listened to his harsh words aimed at his 3 original wives. But as the episodes play out, Kody seems to soften his approach when describing the women who jumped ship. Fans of the Sister Wives show watched as Kody and Robin Brown discussed the possibility of keeping Janelle Brown in a plural marriage. After Christine Brown boxed up Kody's belongings and put them in the garage, Robin sent him over to her house to fix it. But that was to no avail. Then his 4th wife pushed Mary Brown back to Kody, despite him making it very clear that he was done with her. Next, Janelle Brown gets her turn as the Sister Wives patriarch tries to sell her his thoughts at a lunch date on last week's show. He shows up with visions of reconciliation dancing in his head, but this ended the rodeo of trying to rope wives back in. It appeared that Janelle, much like the viewers, caught the meaning behind Kody's spiel. Kody missed the boat with Janelle Brown. Out of the 3 Sister Wives ladies who left this polygamous marriage, Janelle Brown seemed more on the fence than the others about her separation. Mary Brown never wanted to leave, but when her back was to the wall, she left in a whirlwind. She embarrassed Kody Brown when she sought a release from him via their church. But when the church leaders called Kody and told him Mary was granted this separation, what came next mortified him. Mary's release carried a charge of abandonment against this once-sharded hubby. He said they could leave him, but he would never leave them. So, to him, this abandonment tag means he left her in the eyes of his church, and that devastated him. Janelle, on the other hand, still grappled with how she would handle the separation from her once-shared husband. She said she won't live in a plural marriage when he holds one wife over her head as the sacred cow, meaning Robin. So, Kody tiptoed around Janelle, who only wanted to discuss getting her fair share of the family's assets. Instead, the Sister Wives' father of 18 wanted to talk about possibly fixing their marriage. And he failed. Sister Wives, Papa Brown's words reveal why he needs Janelle. Sister Wives celebrity Janelle doesn't think her ex-husband hears her very well. She asked him to pay off Coyote Pass so they don't lose it. Then Janelle told him that she not only needed the finances she contributed to that land, but also the funds that she lent them to purchase the house for Robin. Ranking fans suggest Kody thought he could stave off this financial settlement if he could reel Janelle back into the marriage. But fans read between the lines and suggested he also had another reason to stay married to Janelle Brown. They think he wants her back so she can help him mend his relationships with their kids. Kody described how his kids ignore him. He said, "They shut me out." He also conveyed that without Janelle endorsing him, this won't change. Janelle never heard, "I love you" or "I miss you" from the Sister Wives patriarch. Not a whisper of romance came out of his mouth when attempting to entice her back. But it looks like Janelle Brown has Kody Brown's number, as she remains without Kody today, which is almost 2 years after that scene filmed for the TLC series. Janelle Brown recently opened up about the dynamic of the polygamous family feature on TLC Sister Wives. During the November 4th episode of the Reality Life with Kate Casey podcast host Kate asked Janelle when Mary started to pull away from the family. Janelle revealed when Mary became less involved in the lives of the other wives, kids, and Kody. Janelle reveals Mary's relationship with the family Sister Wives. Janelle Brown sat down with podcast host Kate Casey to discuss the dynamic of the family post-split from ex-husband Kody Brown. Casey asked Janelle when it was that Mary became distant from the family group. Janelle responded Kody Brown and his polygamous family consisted of one husband and 3 wives. That was until his wife Christine Brown left him in November 2021. The next wife to leave was Janelle in December 2022. Mary announced her departure from the family in January 2023. Kody now. Christine Brown shares exotic honeymoon after 1-year delay. Sister Wives star Christine Brown Woolley was happy to share meeting, dating, and the wedding to her new man with fans. However, she took her time to share her exotic honeymoon with her hubby. Christine and David Woolley may have flown down the aisle, but they pumped the brakes and waited a year before showing off the honeymoon. Christine Brown and David Woolley pumped the brakes while Sister Wives stars Christine Brown Woolley and David Woolley's main theme during season 19 seems to be fast. They took a little breather before going on their honeymoon. Undeniably, Christine and David were almost running down the aisle as they picked out their venue, selected their rings, and even set their wedding date before the proposal. Likewise, Christine showed off her fabulous wedding at the end of season 18, which was a fast turnaround for TLC since it jumped ahead of her dating life. But now Christine shows off her exotic honeymoon after a year-long delay. While Christine Brown and David Woolley haven't just been staying home, they admit they took their time to go on a long-awaited trip. Over the past year, Christine has traveled many times and is loving her new adventures. But there is something extra special about getting to use her passport and wander the streets in a foreign country with her lover. Woolley shares her exotic honeymoon with David Woolley after a 1-year delay. She captions, "We are finally on our honeymoon. Yep, a year later, we just decided to take our time and go when we were ready. We love Barcelona, the architecture, food, and people." Additionally, the video shows Christine and David having a blast in Spain. Together, they are taking in the historic sights and trying all the delightful dishes along the way. A Sister Wives preview for the Sunday, November 10th episode, Kody Brown and David Woolley are coming face to face. The two have never met, and in fact, Kody claims he had no idea if his ex-wife, Christine Brown Woolley, was even dating at the time. So, what will happen when the worlds collide? Keep reading for more details. Kody Brown and David Woolley come face to face. Christine Brown Woolley is head over heels for David Woolley, and they have only been dating for a little over a month at this time. They were looking at wedding venues and had just gone ring shopping. He wanted to custom design her dream ring, and she wanted something to match his band. She had never walked down an aisle or worn a pretty dress before, as her wedding to Kody Brown was simple. That was how it was in their church, given she was a third wife. She maintained she always wanted to walk down the aisle and always believed she would do so in a recommitment ceremony with Kody. Janelle Brown recently opened up about the dynamic of the polygamous family feature on TLC Sister Wives. During the November 4th episode of the Reality Life with Kate Casey podcast host Kate asked Janelle when Mary started to pull away from the family. Janelle revealed when Mary became less involved in the lives of the other wives, kids, and Kody. Janelle reveals Mary's relationship with the family Sister Wives. Janelle Brown sat down with podcast host Kate Casey to discuss the dynamic of the family post-split from ex-husband Kody Brown. Casey asked Janelle when it was that Mary became. Mary Brown got a spiritual release from Kody in January 2023. She and Kody were in an estranged relationship years before this. Kody revealed that the family found some relief in their family dynamic after his and Mary's split. Kody sighed. Was Sister Wives star Christine Brown Woolley rushing her now husband, David Woolley, into marriage, or was it possibly the other way around? She has seemed overly eager to marry him, essentially from the moment they had their first date. Yet, was he encouraging the speediness of the romance as much as she was, maybe more? Keep reading for more details. Was it Christine Brown rushing David? When Christine Brown Woolley left Kody Brown and the plural family in early 2021, she was eager to experience single life. She was ready to see what was out there for her and wanted to date. All she ever knew was Cody, as he was the first and only man she had ever been with. So Christine was excited about the possibilities ahead of her, despite what Cody said to her. He tried to make her believe any man that she encountered was only going to use and abuse her. Luckily, Christine held out hope, and that was when she met David Woolley,